Hello everybody, it's Mish here, and today we are going to be doing the Margarete Miller Challenge. This is week 30, if you can believe it, and I am going to be working in my Moleskine sketchbook. It's getting kind of fat. If you've been watching along, I've said this a number of times, I've tried to increase the spine, and it has helped. At least the book is closing now. But yeah, so without further ado, we'll get started on the collage. So the prompts this week are something that lives in a forest, handwriting, a barcode, a black and white photo, a math symbol, and bonus is instructions. So I'm thinking about maybe skipping a couple pages, as it might lay flatter if I move to a different signature, but I don't really think it's going to make much difference. Alright, so for some handwriting, I have some journaling cards, I guess, or not really sure what it is, ephemera, paper ephemera, a paper pad that I had that has all kinds of different handwriting and bits and pieces. It's about newsprint thick, which is great for the collage because then it's not adding a lot of bulk. I'm going to use some tape runner to adhere it down, and I am going to leave the side of one of these open because I do like to have room to put my prompt card underneath. I'm going to start by just getting some background down, so that's what I'll use these papers for. And I will leave this side so that I can put this prompt in. Can't believe I say this every week, but as the weeks go by, doing a yearly, weekly challenge for the year really makes you aware of the passage of time. Time. Okay, so that should be able to slip in there at a future date, which it can. Okay, so that's some handwriting there. So for a mathematical symbol, I've got a math symbol. I've got a couple things. I have this symbol here, and I have this. And this one here also gives an instruction as to how to actually do the formula. I am going to cut a piece off this, I think. Like that much. And we'll get this tacked down. I do like this kind of formula for collage. I have done some surreal collaging, if you want to look back through my prompts. But I do like this style as well. And I like looking through my sketchbook from time to time and looking at all the different collages that I've done. And I think this is just a great way to build up your collage book by doing a challenge. I want to kind of get that a little bit higher. Okay, so those are my mathematical symbols and my instruction. So for my black and white photo, I actually found a photo that would meet the whole challenge because it's a black and white photo. There's all kinds of stuff here that lives in the forest. There's some handwriting in the paper that's in the picture. The only thing I couldn't, there's math symbols, dates and whatnot. The only thing there wasn't was a barcode. But I absolutely loved this picture. So I thought that I would use it kind of in the center of the journal. And I think I'll actually put glue in the center. Glue it down. Try not to use too much glue in here just because it is a water base. What I'm using right now is a water based, and So let me pull this down. And it can, you know, cause your pages to warp and what have you. So I'm just going to use my bone folder to tack it down there. Once I got it good, then where it's paper on paper, I don't really need a lot of glue. And this here, it looks like I might be using a lot, but it's only a small bead of glue that actually comes out. So we'll get that laid down so that I can close the page. Okay, and then we'll get the other side down. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I've just looked at the weather network, and apparently we're supposed to be getting this apocalyptic, heat, humid spell that's coming this week, and I'm not looking forward to that. I've never really felt the need to have an air conditioner, and we do get some, you know, quite hot weather, but unless there's a lot of humidity, I can usually stand it. But oh my, lately it's just beyond belief. So I'm trying to find, there it is, my barcode. I got it right here. So this barcode came off of something, but I kind of liked that it was small. It is cardboard, but that's okay. And so there's my barcode, but I also wanted to go back to something that lives in the forest. So I do have my black and white photo, but I think sometimes it's a cheat to use one prompt for two things, but that's just me. Your collages, there's no rules. You know, you could put one piece of paper with all kinds of items and think, okay, there's a great little collage pictures, which would be fine. But what I thought that also lives in the forest are some little fairies, because, you know, fairies do live in the forest. And here's a great little two little fairies kissing over a toadstool, a mushroom. And then I have this little frame that might be hard to see, but it's a bunch of fairies, fairy people as well. And I thought that I could put that down in that corner. I do like that. So there's my fairy people that live in the woods. And I think they sometimes get up to mischief, but I wouldn't say that too loudly. Okay, so I got that down. I'm liking that. I don't know if it shows up too well on the video, but I like that. And then also, I think this is eucalyptus, and eucalyptus trees definitely are in the forest. So I thought I might get that down for a little splotch of color. I'll stick that down. And then I found two little stickers that I liked, and they have handwriting on them. So I kind of thought I could put this one down in the lower right-hand corner and give the little fairy people something to stand on. The little toadstool can grow out of that. I'm actually going to lift that lid up, or the side up, and just tuck that in there so that it kind of adds to like a little cluster. And then I'm going to put my little other fairy people who are wanting to have a little fairy kiss. And now everybody's going to be knowing about it, because it is now here forever for us to see. I think I'm speaking a little bit silly, but that's okay. And then I just want to get this sticker down, and I'm happy with this one this week. I could do a bunch of stamping or add a bunch more stickers, but you know, I really loved this black and white photo, and I don't want to cover too much of it up because I just really enjoy looking at it. So I thought if I add another little sticker, then that kind of brings the page together, because we have kind of stickers in each corner. We've got our fairies, some greenery, and then our hand writing, which is on a similar color So it kind of, to me, it brings that collage together. And I think for me, the art of my kind of collage is, you know, where it's not surrealism, is trying to make sure that it looks balanced, and like as far as color and tone. And I'm really liking that. It's kind of hard to see those fairies, but they do stand out here when it's not on actual video. And so that's the collage for this week. Week 30. Oh my goodness. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to check out the other 29 videos if you enjoyed this one. If you haven't subscribed, I really would love for you to subscribe. I think that each and every one of you are so important. And leave a comment. To get a comment just really makes my day. There are other people doing the challenge. So check out, I'll leave some in the list below. Yeah, so have a great week. Come on back for next week. There are a couple more playlists that I have, some junk journaling and some glue book journals, so be sure to check those out. And I just hope you have a great day. All right, well, bye for now.